I would have probably said to you PSG and Newcastle, but I think Newcastle have looked, apart from match day one, well, even in match day one against Aston Villa, for 45 minutes, it was even Stevens. And Tyrone Mings had to go off with a long-term injury. Villa were a bit dishevelled, and I think it made Newcastle look a bit better than what they are. I think the partnership of Tonali and Guimaraes is certainly a work in progress for sure, as good a player as Tonali is. I think it's PSG,
yeah,
and it's a real close one between Newcastle and Milan.
But you're going to say which one?
Milan.
Milan.
Did you just whisper it there? Yeah, you helped me.
Sorry.
Did you?
Never heard you.
A lip read.
Jules, who have you got?
Well, it's tough. That's what we're saying in France, of course. L'Équipe newspaper this morning. We're saying how tough a draw it was. Of course, this is the toughest group of that draw. I still think PSG, especially with Colomwani now added to the team, will come out of that group. And then, it's between Milan and Newcastle. I like a lot what Milan have been doing so far. We've mentioned on our show with Gab, the recruitment has been very clever, the way they've been playing. Those new players like Reinders adapting very quickly to the team. It's still Olivier Giroud leading the line, and Luka Jovic has arrived tonight from Fiorentina, which I think could be a very good addition to the squad. So Milan, I think, are maybe even to PSG, the closest opponent is the Mike Maignan going back to Paris. Is the two Hernandez brothers against each other. So those two games are going to be fascinating, and I still think that Milan maybe will have a little bit too much for Newcastle for that second place.
Go on then, Frank.
Well, for me, Paris SaintGermain is definitely the favourite, and I really think that, and it's been proven since they've really involved in Champions League. When they are in the group stages, they normally do the job, and I'm expecting them to finish first. Then, according to what I saw, because now I watched the Serie A, I think Milan is better than Newcastle, and I'm very disappointed about Dortmund right now, so I go.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.